G'day good bastards, I hope this video finds you all well. The last couple of weeks has been a bit of a hairy one. Some lumpy bumpy bits, but we've got through it, and I'm bringing to you a mishmash of stuff really. A bit of dirt bikes, outboard motors, work on the farm, gardening, dogs, pig hunting, trucks, what else is there? Or just people and stuff. You'll just have to watch it to find out. There's a whole lot of stuff all mixed up of how life has been. I hope you enjoy it. Sit back and follow old Clay and what he's been up to. Cheers. Found a place on the farm I could back up to. Not a bad bike for 2,700 bucks, is it? 2,750 to be precise. It had 685 km on the clock when I bought it. It was cleaned on this when I bought it too. So far on the farm, I have not gone over second gear on it. It's got electric start, which makes life a bit easier. If you start, that is, chokes out. Almost. Lovely. Morning good bastards, I hope this day finds you well. I've just been having a bit of a pull on my new rowing machine. Got a wee job to do this morning. Morning Black Betty. I wish you wouldn't slam my doors. Well, the problem is, Black Betty, that they don't shut properly if you don't, because they're so damned heavy. The last couple of weeks I've made an effort to get my dogs even more fit than they are. They're pretty fit anyway, but I bought this motorbike and I'm going around the farm. So what I'm doing is, this morning they've had a run around the farm with me 3 times, and then I'll go around again with the motorbike and run them maybe 4 or 5 times. And what I've got is I've got this creek that I got to cross, and I got the bike stuck in it yesterday. It took me ages to get it out. So this morning I'm going to make a wee bridge, hopefully. I got her out of the creek eventually. She's covered in mud, so I'm going to water blast her later on today. As I get older, I'm finding it increasingly harder to stay fit because I keep getting more injuries. I didn't ever used to get as injured as much when I was younger doing stuff. I think my brain hasn't caught up my body. The fact that I've got to slow down, it wants to keep on acting like it's 18 when it's actually 60. Got to paint all these logs over here, timbers on the ground, those ones there. That's a job to do. Got to paint them all with Sikkens. She's looking bloody good, folks. You can see the strip I've done. Goes right around the orchard, the whole way around. Not an orchard anymore now, a farm. Used to be an orchard, used to be all apple trees here, but now she's a farm. Funny lights, the new ones, aren't they? But they work really well. I've been designing a dog box and haven't built it yet, just designing it. But you can see through my window that through the back windows you've got the square where you can see other traffic, so I like that. So the dog box that I'm going to have is going to have one on either side of that there, one that goes on that side and one at that side, so you can see right through the middle. And there'll be a piece that goes over top that you can put in, and a door if you need to have another extra kennel. And that way you've got your visibility, because a lot of people that have big boxes in the back and stuff, you lose all your visuals. And the mirrors don't quite cut it sometimes. Sometimes you can have somebody right up your ass, just in there, and you can't see them. I do have a reversing mirror that shows me when I'm going backwards, but when you're driving forwards, that's not activated. And I don't know if you can activate it or not where you're going forward. Maybe you can, maybe there's a tip on that, but I still want to have a clear view at the back, so that's why I'm going to have my dog box. There'll be a pod that goes in here on one side and one that goes on the other, and they've just come down and they'll utilise this part of the deck and this as well, and they will join up if I have to join them up. That's the plan, but I've got so many other jobs to do right now, it's not at the top of the list. There's a lot more important jobs, and one of them is to make a hood to go around the windows on the houseboat in front of me, because they are still leaking after all of Arb's work. It ain't any better, so we've got to sort that out. Anyway, I'm going to drive around the farm and try and pick up something I can use for a bridge. And I can see what it is right now. It's going to be the old ramp that comes off the houseboat, which is sitting on the ground down there. She's only half, but I reckon it'll be long enough there. It's got a cutting board on top of it, just that there. Going to throw that on the back of the truck. That's the old bait board off the back. I might better use that for something still. That's the new ramp there that I've built for it. And this is the old one. It's half the old one. I had to actually chop it in half with a chainsaw when we got into trouble at sea one time. Oh, she's bloody heavy too. It's got a lot to it, but it's strong. It's made of frame, so it'll be good for a wee bridge, I think. That is bloody heavy. Big lift for a wee man. I tell you, I've got a wee home gym in my small shed here, and most days on the farm, by the time I've finished doing all the jobs around here, when I go to have a workout, my arms and legs are so buggered, I don't ever work out, because working on the farm is a workout. I think they're known as farm boy exercises. I'm going to drive right down this strip and around the outside of the farm just to see what it's like going around the cruiser, because I haven't been around the farm and the cruiser yet. Do a complete circle, and I've got a mowed strip which I can pretty much keep to. I'll be a wee bit on the outside of it, but it helps keep the grass down too, the tracks. Oh, she's a lovely beast. Just love sitting in it, eh? Such a comfortable chair and such a nice risen up. You're kind of above everything. It's really cool. It's just called drive. I love driving this. Going alongside my driveway. Got a few rabbit holes in this path I've got to fill in because a dog could break its leg, or I could for that matter too. You can see how wet it is down here, and you can see where I got stuck yesterday. This is the crossing. It's the only place to cross really, because the creek goes right through up there, so I need to put something in here. Maybe I'll go along a bit. Maybe I'll stick it in here. Not sure yet. I think this is going to be the quickest bridge made in the history of building a bridge, because it's going to be as simple as turning this here. I'll get it in line about there. I saw on the news yesterday that New Zealand Navy lost one of its ships off the coast of Samoa. They're doing some reef work in that. I read it actually. I saw it on a American website, and the guy was saying, and the captain was a woman and she was a lesbian. Oh fuck, I forgot about that hole there. Like, that was important that she was a lesbian. I wonder if when the ship was sinking she said lesbian and ship. Bad joke. That works cool. That's the only place in the farm I couldn't get around. So stoked with that. Where the hell's Johnny gone? He's buggered off. He never does this. It's odd. I've got to go and find him now. It's really bizarre. I wonder if he's gone to that sheep that I buried down the paddock in the back. I'll have a look. These guys have been resident here all year. That's been the little pond down there they've been in most of the time. The trouble with our dogs is that they get old too quick, don't they? Hey Pace, you get old too quick, mate. Yes you do. Johnny was actually back in his kennel. What were you doing in your kennel, mate? I see they've dug up a bit of the sheep that I buried. What were you doing in your kennel, buddy? Hey? You want to come for a run? Come here, John. Hey, John. What's going on, buddy? Come here, boy. What you doing, eh? Did you get your feelings hurt, would you? I bet you did, eh? You're a softie. Current temperature is about 15 degrees. Really too hot to run dogs. There's a good breeze blowing this way up the gully. We're going to drive on up here. We'll take Pace in the truck and we'll hunt the tops and try and get something in the gully. We'll get the dogs in the truck for now. Just keep Pace and Johnny. You can jump up in the truck with me, buddy. Come on. Got a lot of trees down. I'm glad I didn't bring the Land Cruiser. I wouldn't have got underneath that. I'm just going to squeeze under this with the roof rack now even. Hopefully I don't get stuck. And we've got another one over here down too. See why you've got to carry a chainsaw in the truck, although you're not actually allowed to use your chainsaw in the forestry. But, oh, we've got more trees down here as well. There's a lot of logs down here. We're going to squeeze under this. It's going to be a four-wheel drive jobby going into a bit of a tunnel. It's thick mud and it's, oh jeez. I have to go right over the bank. I might not get under this log here. Oh shit, what a prick of a place to go. I think I'm going to hit the top there. Oh, I'm on that bloody log at the top there. Oh, it's come down the back. Shit. Jeez. We just got through that. We scraped the whole log on the top of the truck, the canopy. I better make sure my canopy is still on alright, because it got smashed then. Oh, that one I would not have got through. The dog's up there looking, just got at the end there too, looking quite keen. Just make sure my cat. Oh no, they knocked my roof rack off. What are you guys hanging around? Go and catch a pick, go on. Hopefully no more logs down. Going off this side track up here. Dog's been scenting all the way up it, so either the pigs come down and they're backtracking, or the pigs run up here. Well, we've been bush bashing for about 1 kilometre. Wouldn't be taking old Black Betty up here, that's for sure. She's pretty rough vehicle. But if you're going to go pig hunting, you've got to commit to having a vehicle that's got a few scratches on it, because you're going to, sooner or later, go through thick shit. And we've got a clearing out here we're busting into. What's this? Skid site. It's probably as far as it goes. All that for just a dead end, by the looks of it. Oh. Dog's had a good sniff around. Nothing in here at all. Nothing at all. Oh, there's a track going down there still. I think we'll do that on foot. God, they're sniffing everything in here too, like there's been bloody dogs in here this morning. Yeah. Sniffing and pissing on stuff. Well. Seeing your boot marks. Seeing your dog marks, they could be my dogs too. The hell's that down there? Somebody dumped a car. Shit, what's that? I can't even identify that. I don't know what that is. Oh, here's a Toyota. Jeez, okay. It's got the number on it. Enough information there for someone to find out who owned that. Oh, human beings, eh? Dumping that in the forestry. Filthy bastards. And here's the chassis. It's a ladder frame. It's got the petrol tank in it still. Leaf springs. I wonder what vehicle that is. Poe enjoying life. She has a good life. She's a happy dog. Good shake. She's in good nick. An old girl. Still the alpha, aren't you, Poe, eh? Still the alpha dog. Not you, Johnny. Hey, Poe. What you doing, Poe? Hey? Yeah, you're a good boy, tune up. Good girl. Sit in. Come on, let's go. You missed out that time. Come on. The dogs have not eaten today, so I'm going to give them a tiny slither of this. You're already up, aren't you, mate? Waiting for it. Stay there, Johnny. You stay there. Stay in. That's enough. Tail wagging a tail. Get in, nut. There you go, Trouble. Good boy, Pace, nice and gentle. Big massive walk just to find another hunter's truck up here. Come on, get up. Turn around and go back. It's one of those days. I think we'll call it a day and say that's this hunt done and dusted. Just like it's not on our side. Back at the truck, we've done quite a walk today. And like so often in the forestry up here, you can do a lot of Ks and catch nothing. That's just the nature of where we hunt. A real good feed if you're doing what I'm doing, going away in the bush. Take some beans. These are chili beans. And as I'm alone and not with anybody else except the dogs, so I can fart to my heart's content. But they're what's known as a resistance starch. Really healthy fibre and protein in your body. Gets the goodness from it. It releases slowly over time rather than spiking you and making you feel good, then big load. Keeps you going. A lot of protein, a lot of fibre. Good tucker. These are mild. I might get the hot ones next time. It's not hot enough for me. I like real hot. Still pretty good tucker. A bit of corn thrown in there'd be nice too. Scoff fishing or carry on hunting. I believe we've driven this whole gully without even a bloody run. There's pig sign for miles. You got to wonder whether someone's just been through with dogs earlier today. Probably have. Looks like the way the dogs are scenting around all the gorse bush and smelling it, they're yet pissing on it. They have. It's been hunted already. I'm too late again. We don't really have the wind in our favour. It's blowing up our asses. Truck is down the road, just down there. I've just been talking to this bloke. He's the mechanic that works and operates this place. And what I found here was this beauty. Now this here is owned by an American, and he has been around the South Island 6 times in this. He's been around the North Island 3 times in it. He's not getting it painted. He says it looks rustic how it is, and I tend to agree. His home's in the back. Isn't that just bloody amazing? So it's got the old straight 6 naturally aspirated 4.2 diesel engine. I think it's the 1HZ, I think it's what it's called. But this one here is just a testament to Land Cruisers and what they can do. It's done over 500,000 K and it's still going. They did do an engine rebuild on it here recently, so it has had its engine redone. But I mean, look at it. It's just the typical bloody factory. Let's have a wee nosy inside. I don't think you'll mind if I crank it open and have a wee look. Jeez. Bloody amazing. That is something else. Something else. Oh no, that works fine. Petrol tank. Yeah. She looks good underneath. No rust either. Just a bit of surface, but nothing to worry about. Looks like factory leaves. What a beauty. What a frigging beauty. Land Cruiser. So this is a 1973 model. And those straight 6s go and go and go. This has been rebuilt. I mean, 1973. The fact that he's done what he's done in it, the amount of kilometres he's done, is a testament to the vehicle. That they just go and go and go. And it's old and it's still going, it's still doing it. I wish the owner was here and he could talk about his adventures in it. I'm sure he's got a lot to tell. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. She's a beauty. She's set up. Look, that'll be for cooking tucker on the back. That'll be like a outdoor cooker, I reckon. It's fixed to there, and he's got his fuel fixed to there as well. It just climbs up in the back. Brilliant. It's got a wee steel strut that comes out here just to give him a bit of extra strength. The old ladder frame. Just got air shocks in the back. So with a full rebuild, that there will go probably around the South Island another 6 times, and the North Island another 3 times as well. I bought Miss Judy a present today, and I hid it in the room, and I said it's in a farmer's bag. I hid it up there, and she's found it already.
Within seconds. So
yeah.
It's not edible.
Not edible. Bring it over here, sweetheart.
No way! That dress.
Yeah, that dress you loved.
Oh my god! How come it's in a farmer's bag? Oh, did the girl put it in a farmer's bag?
I asked her to put something discreetly so you wouldn't see it.
Oh, darling, I love it. Oh.
It's a beautiful dress.
I as soon as I saw it, I said to her, oh, darling.
Are you going to put it on and let me see what it looks like?
Oh my god, when did you buy that?
Very, very sneakily.
In front, was I still in my...
You were packing up and I just said, yeah, okay.
What did the girl say?
She was stoked. She said, oh, it's for Judy. And I said, she said, oh, that's so awesome.
Did she say I've been in like 5 times looking at it?
No. She's cool, though, that girl. Yeah, she was cool.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
As soon as I saw it, I just loved it. Right,
Me too, yeah.
Right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Stand back, stand back.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It looks really nice on you. Turn around.
Oh, darling. I've got a bit of side boob I've got to fix. It's beautiful. I just love... Oh. Anyway.
It's nice around the feet, isn't it? It's perfect length.
Oh.
Are your toenails the same colour from when you last went to Bali?
No, I did them this morning.
Oh, you did them this morning,
I
okay.
did them yesterday.
They go with the dress.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's
really,
just
really nice.
It's floaty. It's
Yep.
absolutely beautiful.
Awesome.
Oh my god, you're so sneaky.
That's cool. Right, we're at Bay's Boating, just about to head in. My 6 horsepower Mercury has broken down for the 3rd time. Actually, that's just the 3rd time since I had it serviced a few weeks ago. I got it serviced, paid $240, and today it completely broke down the Marpo channel. I had to row home, and I had to row a long way too. And I just phoned him up and said, hey Dave, it's not fit for purpose, mate, so I want to get something to the value of what that there was, because I've also had to pay for the services that it's had, and I've had a lot of downtime. I haven't been able to go fishing. I still haven't caught any fish this season because I've been stuffing around with getting this bloody motor trying to go, and we'll see what it can do. I reckon maybe a 2-stroke, something a bit lighter. See what he says. We'll see if we get on there. We'll go on and see what happens. So we're going to give this a try. It's a 2-stroke and runs really well. So far, started first pop and I'm really stoked with it. Looks good. Going to give it a try for a while and get back to Dave. The Mercury 2-stroke, 8 horsepower. It's got 2 cylinders, that engine, that Dave from Bay's Boating has replaced the previous one, which was a 6 horsepower 4-stroke. It was running like a bucket of hairy arseholes and stopping all the time. Yesterday I went in there and he's given me this brand new engine to try out. So this is a maiden voyage today. I also bought these new oars because I literally wore my other ones out and put sleeves on them and new rocks. So if we do have a breakdown, we'll be rowing home again. Anyway, we're going to take her out and see how she goes. I've just trimmed the motor and set it so it's off the back of the transom nice and straight. Maybe I've got it a wee bit far out, but I think that's going to be alright. She actually idles really well. Goes real nice and slow, so this is really good for floundering. Oh, we'll let you know how we get on. We'll let it warm up a bit. It's running pretty smooth. I like it. No fish though. I've been going for about probably 3/4 an hour now on her maiden voyage. A few fast ones and a few slow ones, just trolling now slowly. We did a blade out the front. Can't go too fast up in here, just to give the engine some different variable speeds while we're running it in, because it's still just like new cylinder, new piston, and want everything to bed in nicely. I'm stoked. I'm real stoked. Thank you, David, for putting it right at Bay's Boating. Good man. We just pulled into this beautiful little bay. And this is where I used to have my houseboat moored in here. You can see the 2 buoys of my stern lines. My father's house is just up there, and he's got right of way to this bit of land down here, so we're actually allowed to tie up here. Anyway, it's a beautiful spot, and I spent a lot of time here during COVID, just anchored up. Absolutely beautiful. Magic. So far this motor is just a dream. I totally have confidence in it. Yeah, neat little beach. A few flounder coming here. I speared a few. Nice place just to hang out. Wow. Grateful to be alive. Okay, we'll take the motor back and the boat back. That's her maiden run. Oh, I see we've got a bit of a leak here. Oh, just found some water coming in. It's come loose, and it's a rivet, I think, or a screw. That's a screw. It's a screw that's come loose. I'll put some silicone in that and tighten it up. It's already not leaking as bad now, but yeah, that was come loose. Little things you've got to keep an eye on. Still leaking, but not as bad. Ugh, look at that sexy truck. Plenty of room for everything, and this motor just goes nicely in the back. These seat covers give us real protection. You just put your outboard straight on top of it. Black duck. Anyway, I'm stoked with that. When I was buying it off David yesterday, or at least replacing the old one with this one, you just tell by how he was talking to me, his confidence was just there. He was just confident about how he was, when he was talking to me. I could just see that he knew there was going to be no problems with it. I didn't really get that with the original one. I wish he'd sold me that in the first place. But hindsight's a great thing, old Captain Hindsight, isn't it? But yeah, no, he was speaking very confidently. No, this is going to be fine. So it makes me wonder why I bought the 6 in the first place. The 6 probably is a good engine as auxiliary on boats, and if you're using it all the time, but storage, I don't know. I've had 2 people comment and say they had the same trouble as me, so I'm not the only one. Anyway, good that that's been sorted out and put right. That's fit for purpose and it'll be good. Oh, a few wee fish coming in now. No kahawai out there yet, that's what I was having a look for, but some smaller fish coming in. Oh, they'll come in to feed on them. Also my side of the fence as well, up to the trees, so it's okay to put my stuff there. Johnny's trying to help. Yeah, help me, Johnny, Johnny's clearing the track too. These flats on the other side of the river are often good for a pig, or a deer even. We're going to carry on up the river about another 1.5 kilometres. Temperature's reasonable right now, I wouldn't want it any hotter though. Dog's bailing. Bailing down the road. Good. It's not ball. Oh yeah. Oh shit, it's a big boar. It's a good scrap. They got it.